It's January 12th, 2022, and this is GatorBites. And go dogs. Well, it's a new year, and I know that we are all raring to go in 2022, right? We want to make this the very best year ever. The last 2 years haven't been easy, and many of us have had quite a bit of adversity as we've navigated through a pandemic, social and political unrest, personal health, or the health of a friend or loved one. Some of us have been trying to get through our academic studies, be it high school or university. And for many, you've been working hard to make sure that you have a secure job in order to provide for you and for your family. And then, of course, on top of all of that, your walk with God, making sure that you're staying close to God, serving the church, and serving the community. That's a lot. You know, on Sunday, we read Isaiah chapters 41, 42, and we even dipped into chapter 44. And we talked about how important it is that as Christians, the dungeon of this world is not where we sit. We don't sit in a dungeon of darkness and fear. We sit in the light, which is a place of strength and confidence, because we know that God is with us. There's so much to say, so many things that we could focus on heading into the new year. So much so that it can seem overwhelming, at least it can to me. 2020 and 2021 have been written. Those chapters in our lives, they have come and they have gone. 2022 hasn't been written. We're in the first paragraph of this chapter and have a long way to go. But let me reiterate, this chapter 2022, has not been written. We're writing it right now, and we can write it however we want to write it. Well, at least as far as it goes for us, as far as it goes for you. You are the protagonist of your story. You're the main character. So this chapter, the chapter of 2022, depends on you. It depends on how you plan to write your story. There's definitely going to be antagonists. There will be events that will affect your story and our story, but it's our story to write. So pen to paper, how's 2022 going to read on December 31st? What will this chapter consist of? You know, we have so much to look forward to. Building new relationships, strengthening old ones, meeting new people and introducing them to the church, to God, and to His Word. Helping one another keep our eyes on Jesus, on God, who is the author and perfecter of our faith. Growing our marriages, becoming better parents, and learning new skills that will enable us to be productive in every way. But all of it is for the purpose of building up God's kingdom. All of it is to honor God and to give Him glory. And yes, that's something for us to look forward to in 2022. And I'm excited about this new chapter. I am currently wrestling through making personal decisions regarding how I can be better, how I can do better, and not only change the things that will enable me to do that, but I want to fight to make 2022 one of my best chapters ever, one of the best years. I have God, so there's no reason why I can't do it. You know, in 2021, I decided, as I'm approaching 50 in 2022, that I was gonna work toward getting myself in the best physical shape that I possibly could. For years, I had not felt great. I wasn't eating great. I wasn't exercising well. I just wasn't taking great care of myself. I was more fatigued, and I lacked the energy that I desperately needed. And I certainly didn't want to hit 50 feeling this way. But I was able, when I truly decided, to turn that around. I changed my eating habits, I changed my exercise habits, and my schedule. So I know I have it in me. I know that if I decide to do something and if I go for it, I can do it. This year, I want to do the same for myself spiritually. I know that if I decide to get in better spiritual shape, it will affect my life in even better ways. Please pray for me. So If you aren't exactly where you want to be physically or spiritually, you can change too. We all can. We just have to decide. Then we rally around one another and we rally around God and we let God make it happen. So let's write 2022's chapter differently for our lives and for the church. We can do it. Brothers and sisters, tomorrow night we'll be meeting at 7 p.m. for Wednesday Night Lights. We will be together, all together. This Sunday, Josh Lund will be preaching. Service begins at 10 a.m. Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. The country celebrates a man who had a significant impact in the civil rights movement here in America. And also on Monday, January 17th, we begin our Campus View Congregational 21-Day Fast. And what a great opportunity we have to really set our hearts and our minds on what kind of year we want to have. To really petition God to help us and to encourage us in having a great year or writing a great new chapter in our lives. Whatever you decide to do for your 21-day fast, I hope and pray that it pushes you and challenges you to look to, trust, and rely on God in a deeper, more powerful way. Make sure you check out our calendar on the website so that you can make sure that you know what's going on in the church. And then also make sure that you scroll through the GatorBites email so that you don't miss other information there. So, brothers and sisters, let's get to writing this new chapter. Brothers and sisters, let's help one another do it. And brothers and sisters, go Gators!